G'day everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute since I've posted a YouTube video. I've been focusing more on TikTok and that is the topic of today's video. 3 tips to start and grow your TikTok. Make sure you watch till the end to get the full value from all the tips. The third tip, I've got some great examples of how you can grow really quickly and get to the top of your niche or even invent your own niche. Tip number 1 is spend time consuming TikTok. That's all you have to do. Download the app, spend time going through all the different trends, all the different trending topics. Don't just spend time on the For You page. Go through all the different trending topics, search hashtags that are relevant to the kind of content you want to make or the hobbies that you're interested in, and see how your competitors or people you're trying to make content like, how they're doing the trends that are popping off on the For You page, but adapting them to their niches. Hopefully doing this will give you a lot of ideas. Write them down, jot them down, and then just have a crack. Start filming, upload a few and see how you go. Worst case, you can always delete them and start again, but just try to get a feel for the app, and you'll only do that by spending time. I'm sure you've seen a lot of TikToks floating around even if you don't have the app. So no harm downloading the app, spending some time on it and letting it fuel your creativity. Tip number 2 applies to all platforms, but in particular TikTok when you're starting out. And that is, you don't have to try to create, you can just document. And what that means is, rather than trying to be creative and come up with all these ideas to make a TikTok, just look at your own life, what you're doing now, and just put a camera in front of it. And that will be your content. That's the easiest content to make. It's the path to the least resistance. For example, right now I'm making a video about TikTok because that's what I've been doing for the last 2 months. When I first started this channel, I did a lot of beard and grooming videos because that's what I was doing in my life. That's what I was already doing. Make it easy for yourself. Look at what you're doing in your day-to-day life and see how you can turn that into content. And of course, because you're doing it day to day, you're an expert on those things. Anything, start out, get cracking, and once you do, you'll start learning about how to create content and how to allow your creativity to come into your creations and your videos. That brings us to step 3, which is to try different things and replicate what's working. So now this is where you just upload a whole bunch of different types of content that you're interested in, whether it's documenting, whether it's creating, whether it's skits, whether it's how-tos, anything. And then seeing what pops off, seeing what gets views, seeing what works for you, and then just replicating those. And I've got 2 really good examples for you. The first example is Ray William Johnson. He was a very successful YouTuber. He had a really big channel, Equals3, and then he finished that up. And he popped onto TikTok and he started creating all sorts of videos. I felt he was trying really hard and he was doing all these sorts of skits. And you can see he got views, but he didn't go crazy. Like this one got 1 million. But early on, look, even he's got videos with 63k, didn't do that well. And then he did this video recently where someone wrote, "Wear your top lip at," and he kind of roasted him. He roasted the person who said that. He got 6.3 million views. And then he kind of stayed on that theme of talking about roasting the people who try to roast him. And then look, someone commented, "Ray, roast me next, me next, me next." And then it was born, his new niche was born. And now since then, he's just done roasts and people are in his comments asking to be roasted. And you can see the views that are happening. Over 1 million, 5.4 million, 1.4 million, 6.6 million, 14.6 million, 6 million. And then, people just asking to be roasted. And look, all of a sudden, that's his niche, roasts. And that happened within weeks. Within a week, you can have a niche, be the top of your niche, have a new niche, and be known for a certain thing and just grow exponentially. All because he tried different things. And then you'll find on TikTok is that ideas will just land in your lap. And as they did here, I mean, his viewers gave him these ideas and he just ran with it. Another example is from a guy in Australia. So this is a young guy and he was doing all sorts of trending videos, a few vlogs. He grew okay. He was doing okay. He got, views in the 20k, 40k kind of views. Then he did this one video recently. I saw this video. Imagine growing up in America and he's just showing photos of like what life is like in America because obviously he's from Australia. That did really well, 700k. Then his next video, he tried to just do a random one again, didn't do so well. And then he's like, oh, well, I might as well just do another Imagine Growing Up in America part 2, and it got 1.7 million. And then he's done a part 3. So that just shows, like, once you find something that works, replicate it. And he's replicated it 3 times. He tried a couple of other ones, and then he's just like, stuff this. Imagine not growing up in Australia. He's doing all the different countries, and now he's the CEO of Imagine Growing Up in. So that's his niche. He's created this niche all because he's tried a few different things. He's seen what's worked, and then he's replicated what has worked. Okay, those are my 3 tips to get you started on TikTok. Follow those tips. If you're thinking of starting on TikTok, or you're already on TikTok but your channel's not going anywhere, try to implement these tips, especially tip 3, and I'm sure your channel will start to grow. Anyway, let me know any questions you have in my comments and I'll answer them as best as possible. But otherwise, that will be the video for today. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.